Hello and welcome to tonight's episode of Late Night Flower. We have a very special guest with us today. Her new teen series, The Mortal Instruments, is taking America by storm, with the first movie being released this August. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Cassandra Clare.
Well, hello there. Thank you for having me.
We are mighty glad that you could make it today. So, Cassandra, do you mind if we ask you a few questions?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay then. So where'd you spend your childhood?
I never settled down until high school when I moved whenever I lived in LA. Before that, I lived in Iran, the Himalayas, France, and even Switzerland.
Well, that just sounds very inspiring. Speaking of inspiration, where did your inspiration for creative writing come from?
My dad used to write whenever I was younger, and my grandfather produced movies like Doctor Who.
That is very cool. So when did you start working on your first book, City of Bones?
Sometime in 2004, based on the landscape of Manhattan, my favorite city.
Alright, well that's really neat. Alright ladies, well we're going to take a quick commercial break and then we will come back and answer questions asked by our viewers yourself. Hello and welcome back to our exclusive interview with Cassandra Clare. We have asked the audience to send in a few questions they would like her to answer. So, do you mind us asking you a few?
Go right on ahead.
Alright. Well, Jackie from Montana wanted to know, where do you write your books and do you listen to music while writing?
I don't listen to music, but I can't write at home because I get distracted by my cats.
Well, I don't know where the cat came for on set, but let's just go with it, I guess, and let's move on to the next question. So, are the places in your books based off real places in New York?
They are based off of real places, but I modify them to go along with the storyline.
Oh, that's very creative. So, how in the world did you come up with the idea of mundane for humans?
I have a lot of friends that play Dungeons and Dragons, and they always referred to people who don't play Dungeons and Dragons as mundanes, and it had that magical effect, and it just kind of stuck with me.
Well, I'm sorry to say, I think that's all the time we have today, so we're just going to have to wrap it up here. So, thank you for letting us have you today, and I guess everybody else will see me on my show next week.